Alright, so I think I mentioned before I wanted to make a video about how to do a 5K race while you're on your bike. I just happened to take the Goldwing again today, so this sort of applies, it sort of doesn't apply, but I'm going to mention maybe little bits and pieces about what you'd do if you didn't have crazy luggage or whatever. Number one, find a place sort of in the shade. And I'm in the one parking lot where the guy's going to be closing soon, so it's super close. I think the start line was like either right there or it was down that street. I think it's down that street. So, yep, find the start line. Water, I think that's the start line. And make sure you got either a lock for your helmet or, oops, like with me, because it's just nice that I got the bags to lock things up, and I thought about it. I could get away with not having to lock shit up if I didn't have to go to work and immediately come to the race, but it's a 7 o'clock race and I get out of work at 4:30. Have a chain, because then you could take your shoes, if you got the loop, run the chain through the shoes so no one can steal your fucking shoes, because you're going to want to not wear your running shoes after the race. Chain it to the bike somewhere fucking serious, and chain like your fucking backpack. Wrap the chain around the bag really tight and loop it through a bunch of things. That way people can't rifle through it and steal shit. And if you had to, think about it. If you got a tank shelter like mine, or someplace really secretive like a side cover, you could hide your wallet somewhere in the bike so that they wouldn't even know to think or look, scrummaging around for it. Not that I'm super paranoid that people are gonna fuck with my shit, but I don't even leave my helmet unlocked, so, but it fits into my fucking Goldwings are awesome. Just keep all kinds of shit in there. But when I'm getting ready to run a race, think about your preparation. I usually drink some crazy freaking power juice. I get it pre-mixed, but have your number one important, I got it over here, sunscreen. I applied it while I'm riding, and I'm going to put it on before I go, because it's supposedly going to be 80 degrees at least. It feels pretty nice in the shade, but items, gloves, workout gloves in case you fall, Bluetooth headphones so you can listen to tunes and get ripped and go real fast, hat just to keep the sweat off of you, or in case it's really hot, you can take ice and throw it in the hat and then whip it onto your head. I've had to do that before when it was super hot. Food, or at least a piece of fruit so you can sugar up. That's my underwear. Extra pairs of socks. I've got 2 fucking pairs of socks. That's in case I fuck up these socks, but I'm gonna want to change them after the race. Water, and good running shoes. I just spent about $100 and got special shoes, and spent $50 on fucking these insoles that nobody really knows about. It doesn't say it on there, but these are, it says it right there, Power Step. It's for my arch, because you see that? I got sick arches from, I don't know, jeans, I guess. But so I can lock everything else up on my bike. It's great. You can park really fucking close. People aren't gonna bitch at you. I was thinking about following up with some simple videos on how to get started running again. I might, help people out with that. I've been getting into it slowly again. But races are great because if you are trying to, give yourself encouragement, a race is a nice thing to push you pretty hard, because you'll be sore the next day, and you can run at home at your leisure, and you won't push yourself. But when there's people around you, you pump it hard. But I arrived about an hour. I had to arrive an hour and a half early, but arrive about an hour early if you have to get your packet, because you want to get this, rush it, get it on, always put your number on the front. And I got my shorts on underneath, all ready to go. That was from work. I would have rode here with my running shorts on already, and they're just going to be wet when I'm riding out, because I'm going to be full of sweat. But what was I going to say? Yeah, you're going to need maybe 30 minutes of stretching. Don't fuck around and think that you're going to get here and just bam, get the race. If you already did a pre-packet or something like that and you just picked it up and you think you're going to be here 15 minutes before the race. So, while I got the time, I got lots of time. I got like over an hour right now. I'm going to change my shoes. This shit right here is fine. I can put the other one on, it doesn't matter. Put on more sunscreen and start stretching. Like yoga moves, tons of shit because you want to stretch this, pull on your foot while your leg is out a lot because you don't want to get plantar fasciitis. You can get that anyway if you're running too many miles without slowly working up to it. I'll make videos about this to go over it. But lots of yoga moves, lots of stretching, swing your fucking legs, and when you're running, swing your fucking arms, don't fuck around, and don't slam on your fucking knees because you will feel it, and that's not good. I've also thrown out my knees before, and that's not cool. Oh, bring a knee brace. I have an extra knee brace in my backpack. That's just in case I am like in a limping situation and on my way home. Probably wouldn't need it even if I was hurting pretty bad, but you know. So yeah, how to run a 5K on your bike. I'm pretty sure somebody could come up with other ideas to make it easier. Oh, and when I run, just to mention it, I carry my keys and my phone, and I run like this with the phone in one hand and the keys in the other. My keys aren't that heavy, but to like equalize the weight, so that way I've got everything locked up and I got my phone so I can play the music and, you know, keep track of time, because you can count down the time and they'll bullet the fucking beginning of the race right there. If you're doing GPS, but like when I'm running at home, I'll carry something a little more equal to the weight of my phone, like my knife, so in case bitches attack me while I'm running in the woods or whatever. That's another thing to think about, you know, weight in your hands evenly. Alright, I don't think I have any more to add to this. Maybe in the next quick little blip I'll have at the end is me sweating going, I won. Alright, bye. There isn't much interesting to say after the race. I collapsed exhausted, got in a cool spot, took off my hat, my shoes, my gloves, and everything. Chilled the fuck out and chugged a whole entire bottle of water. When you're done, eat something. Drink another bottle of water. Let people go crazy. But then, change your socks, put your good shoes on, and let your shorts dry out because they're sweaty before you put your pants on. Don't ride your motorcycle home without putting your pants on, because that's an asshole thing to do. I hate people who wear shorts on their bikes. And maybe the last thing, always take the banana. It's free. You don't have to eat it, but just take it home and then eat it tomorrow for breakfast. But supposedly bananas help with cramps. Alright, that's it. Bye.